that I watch on online. For the opportunity given me to bless this ministry. And I'm so excited because this program purposely is going to take me to the next level of my ministry. For almost 20 years, I have done a lot of legal advocacy on television and radio. And I've impacted a lot of people with stories. Every week, you have my stories all over social media. Those ones they term controversial, and those ones that bring relief to the poor. And I've done that on radio, television, and I don't know any radio station and television station that I've not spoken or they've not invited me to speak on issues bordering on politics, social, law, and even controversial matters. And this time, thanks to Pastor Gideon and the church board and your good self for giving the opportunity once again to launch the second phase of my program. You know, I'm 55 years. The same age Pastor. Pastor is 55 years. So I'm left with 5 years to go on pension. So I'm now bringing the law to the doorstep of the ordinary Ghanaian. So I'm now going to engage more in legal clinics and legal outreach, and to make sure that Ghanaians get justice and Ghanaians are exposed to the laws of the land, and so that justice will not be for sale. That is why I'm so excited that Pastor decided to bring up this program for 3 days. So today I have a special assignment. I'm not bothered about your presence here alone, but I'm looking at the bloggers and the media houses that are here, because they are going to carry this message out there. And so I'm so excited to be here. And also, I want to tell you that, look, we are going to move the church to a second phase. We are going to get a situation whereby the attack on our churches and the failure of corporate body to sponsor our programs will be a thing of the past. So tonight's program, when Pastor decided to tell me that, lawyer, we are going to have a 3 days program, I said, Pastor, don't think about anything. Leave the sponsorship. I'll take over everything. Don't pay my accommodation. Don't pay my transport. I'm not interested in any envelope. I want to come and bless you. So I look for sponsors. And thank God we have a corporate body sponsoring the program. Their Herbal Center has taken over all our food and our drinks for what? Tomorrow. And I can tell you, my senior brother who lives in the US contributed to my coming. He said, lawyer, if you are coming, I'm giving you 2,000 for your accommodation for your team. My senior brother in the US. And Dr. Tanda, so everybody who saw the event, so I take 1,000 for your TNT. And people are contributing to this program. So the program is today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But tonight, Lawyer Maurice is going to speak the truth. Nothing but what? Your pastor gave me a very interesting topic. Quenching the foreign dust. Attack on the church. Social media attack on the church. How do we handle such attacks? And I look at social media as a very interesting tool. You know, when we talk of social media, we must begin to know it's as digital technology which facilitates the ability of people to create share content and information to groups, families, and friends. And I can tell you that social media has come to stay. And its influence started in 2004. And evolution taught us that from 2004, we have had a lot of impact from social media. Now the world is driven by social media. And it is so crazy that the volumes of people who are associated with social media, we are talking about Facebook, which is the largest. For my research, it's almost about 2.9 billion people are using Facebook. 2.9 billion worldwide are using Facebook. They're followed by Instagram, and we have about 50 or 60 of them. Everybody is hooked to Facebook or Instagram, TikTok. You know them. I don't want to bother myself. Now, these devices and digital technology is creating a lot of mess in our society. It's not only the attack on the church, but you realize that social media has come to destroy marriages. The romance in our marriages, they are gone. These days, you go to social media and men of God, including members of the church, Christianity, all Christians, a lot of us, when we go home, what we do is that you have your phone, the husband has the phone, the wife also has the phone. The husband is in the bedroom, the wife in the sitting room, and everybody is chatting. Who is chatting who? And everybody is laughing. You look at my face. That's the truth. And so it has created a lot of social media romance fraud in the system, where people are now using social media to defraud people, pretending to be in love. Then we have a lot of social media cheating. We have what we call the emotional cheating, where you are so attached to the opposite sex through social media. So if you're a husband or a wife, that you are so interested in chatting another guy, that every day, if you don't send that guy a message and you don't talk to that guy, you don't feel comfortable, you are cheating. And the most annoying thing is when we have married women telling that you have married women, you find yourself having male friends on social media groups, and you know that male friends on social media, they are so dangerous. You know those who are proposing to you, those who are wishing the death of your husband, and most of you have exes, you know, your ex. So any married woman here, if your ex is alive, your husband is in trouble. Most pussy. So social media is not only doing damage to our marriages, it's not only doing damage to our relationship, damage to the nation, our political life. Every area of our life has been affected by social media. But tonight I'm going to limit myself briefly on the church. You realize that there's a trend where we have decided this is serious strategy by the antichrists who have decided to enter social media. And their first attack is to make the church look like it's a criminal organization. Criminal. Pastors do not work. All that pastors do is to form a so-called church. And then find ways and means to raise money and put the money into their pocket and spend the money on their wives and children. This is the agenda that was set by the Japan, and the devil of Christ sat down, men of God sat down, expose on the church and ministers of God, and was able to influence many to the extent that he said going to church is a scam. It's a waste of time. To the extent that we should not give to the church. To the extent that we should not contribute to the welfare of the church. To the extent that almost all pastors are criminals. And they are done for their stomach. And this agenda started at Command FM, continued, and every day there is expose on pastors who are cheating, pastors who are taking people's money, and we sat down as a body of Christ. And this campaign, demonic campaign by Elim, did a lot of damage. No wonder today, a lot of people don't feel like belonging to the church. They don't feel like the church. They see our pastors as people who are always exploiting us. And nobody, he said to himself, quiet. The religious leaders are quiet. You know something? They are quiet because they are afraid of insult and attack. Then here, if you speak, they will insult you. The social media vampires have a way of insulting you on comment section. They will attack your mother. They attack your father. I have received a lot of insult. But I don't move my insult to me. Me, I will not read. You see, when you insult me, I will not read. Me, I don't read comment. The moment I come to my take on social media is that, you see, loyalty understands me on Ampaw. I know that the moment I drop a statement and you start attacking me, it means that I have hit you hard. It means that I've made an impact. It means that what I've said is true and it's making impact. So your response is to insult. It's okay. So a lot of men of God are scared these days to even counteract the wrong doctrines and beliefs and the nonsense of social media. So we have allowed a few, and we all know them. Agrada, they have taken over. And if you look at the Agrada way of handling the gospel and the way of running the church and the influence that woman, despite its criminal activity, is still affecting many on social media. Not only Agrada, I can go up there and go. And then we have what they do. Many of you have been watching them. You have been watching them more than Pastor Tito. You know the reason why? Because bad news, fake news, damaging news sells. So when they are fooling, it attracts you. They become your role models. They become your influencers. They influence you. You watch them. Although you are insulting them, at the same time you watch them. Please are you getting me? So people like, I was appearing on a show with Congregants. Remember? UTV. And who can it be? How many people were your show? I was a random panel on that show. And Congregants will come up with a very serious, controversial statement. Meanwhile, it's not the first time. It's called Pastor Luke Reverend Luke and Ampaw lawyer Ampaw. So at the end of the day, lawyers, everybody knows that lawyers when they die, what? You see, you don't expect any good thing from a lawyer. That is the how we have been taught. Brainwashed, the lawyer is someone who doesn't tell the truth. We are somebody who defends evil, and we are somebody where we are aquatic in nature, we belong to the civil society. That's what people say. So when a lawyer does anything evil, it's not news. The only thing that we fear is misconduct. That's the last thing we take away from it. But when a lawyer is cheating, it's normal. When a lawyer is fornicating, it's normal. When a lawyer is dead, it's normal. So be a lawyer on that program. And then Congregants called himself Reverend Congregants. When they ask about the question, a question is posed. Will you allow your wife to enter into the room of a young guy who is not married? And then Pastor says that, why not? I said, why? How should I allow my wife? He said, no, shut up. impression. The cancer looks on. I said, it's not good. Cancer looks on. And I was expecting people to support what I'm saying. Then cancer comes out to say that. And so, if the guy enjoys your wife, you should be happy that somebody is tasting your wife. And then also, when your wife cheats, he said when your wife cheats, it is a motivation. Don't go and worry the man. When you see your wife cheating and the man is on top of your wife and he's mowing, you know what is mowing? You know what is mowing? What do you know? You know what is mowing? You know? You see, they say I'm controversial because I came out on social media to say that when you are having sex, in law, you don't make noise. That's what I'm saying. Anybody who makes noise during sex is a criminal. I'm not the same thing. And these are the stories that sells, 200,000 views. I made that statement based on the fact that in law we also do nuisance. Nuisance is noise making. Anything that irritates you. So why should you be having sex and be making noise, shouting? For what? And if someone is passing and again, how many somebody should come and intervene? Only for the person to enter, you are enjoying. So, nobody will say, God will say it. There is no happiness for revelation. No, that's that. When I decide to defend the integrity of the marriage, cancer comes out to make this silly controversial that is normal for a wife to cheat. Even if the one I have to say that no, if you're a man who have a secretary, you have to test your secretary. It promotes loyalty. And then I was so mad on the set. No, for social media influence. And then I was so mad on the set that I started insulting Casalutot, and before I realized, Casper is showing me a moon account where 3 men of God have sent him money and corrected him that he's speaking the truth. 3 men of God. I'll mention Pastor Kobe's one. Pastor Kobe, I want you to go out. Pastor Kobe, make this one. This one. They sent money. Then the cancer should be saying, when I sit here, you know men of God who spoke out for the things that I say. So we have situations where men of God, through social media, are doing a lot of damage to the church. We are looking at issues where men of God are engaging in beef, social media beef. Who is who? Overtaking is allowed. The insults. Men of God attacking each other on social media. And all these things are creating a lot of damage to the church. And we need to preach those leaders. We need to protect the church. The integrity of the church. Look, the church, whether you like it or not, I can tell you, without the church, forget about anything. Forget about anything. Forget. I am who I am because of the church. Amen. I am who I am today because of the church. Because I gave my life to Christ at the age of 6. At 6, I was playing conker at the church. Like this was it. Conker. I used Milo Congo to do the conquering. And then they took me to the church and they put a block and I was stand on the block and be playing my conker at 6. And because of that, I started falling in love with church. Because every day I was thinking about going to play the conker. Then I moved on to drums. Then from drums, at the age of 12, because I've been in the church and I've studied the church activities, I started loving men of God. When I see men of God in their color and everything, I want to be like. And I want to be like. Then at age 12 going in, I started dreaming. Anytime I dream, I realized that I am flying. I don't walk like this. I walk in the air and fly. Anytime from age 12, that's everything. Every day I keep on flying. I don't walk. Until the time that I thought that I was a witch. Because I know that witch is flight. So I decided not to tell anybody. Because I knew that I was a witch. Because how can I be sleeping? And anytime when I'm walking like this. And from 6 to 12. And I couldn't tell my mother. So I kept quiet. And I tell the story that it is before we were there, until one day in church, a man of God came and was preaching. And he said, look, you people, you are not strong in the spirit. You are weak in the spirit. Because anytime when you dream and things are following you, you know, you have gold cow or anything chasing you, then you run, then you panting, then it's not like you are strong in the dream. You come out, you are tired. It means that you are weak. The Bible says that they that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings. So when you dream and you always see yourself like it means spiritual. No, we never before. With a bulldozer. So in the church, so some of us from 12 became the youth president in my church at the age of 12. I started preaching at the age of 12. Then from the youth, I entered into a secondary school. I became the chaplain at the secondary school. Then I went to Elates secondary school. I became the chaplain at Elates secondary school. Then from Elates secondary school to Lebanon, I became the chief drummer. And at Commonwealth Hall, I played for the Commonwealth fellowship. Then from there, the law school I became a member of the law school fellowship. Then at the law school, we continued to my wife, you know, so this. I brought my wife to come and sing during law programs. Because I was so much into it. So if you watch me talking on social media, you will see that I have this gold agenda. That's why I always fight those who fight the church. And I always ensure that I kill those who want to destroy the church. If you look at me, anybody who is anti-church, you will not have it easy with me. And I decided to do a lot of good things on social media. I'm the only lawyer who started talking in the media, making noise, and lawyers were uncomfortable in the country until they realized they summoned me. I've not told you actually, they summoned me to the General Legal Council, led by the Chief Justice. You are always being in the media and you talk. You know, lawyers are professional, you don't talk. And I said, if I don't talk, who will talk? Because there is society, people are expressing their views on legal matters. And if lawyers are quiet, then you have people that go back when people are not into the law school. And when they express wrong people. So when I started challenging them, that we ought to allow lawyers also to talk to the ordinary Ghanaian and speak for their voices. Today, the Chief Justice, after calling 179 law students to the bar today, in the point that we say that allow lawyers now to be the voice for the voiceless. Let lawyers now speak for the voiceless. Let lawyers now do cases for the poor. Today, almost all the lawyers are now speaking. And we need to try. What we need to do, I beg you, defend the church. Use your social media handles to defend the church. You know, when you have on Facebook and you have their WhatsApp chat, send godly messages. No, they will read it. They will not comment, but they will read it. Let them begin to defend the evil that we see on social media. Let's begin to support the church. Let's begin to give to the church. Let's begin to love the church. Because, no, Pastor, one of the damaging things that the devil did to the church after these social media attacks were going on, he started with attacking men of God and labeled all men. The painful thing that they have put men of God like a pastor, they labeled all men of God as criminal, people who chases women and everything. Then it's moved on to the church itself. Anytime the church organizes any activities, the public will not support. I came here last time to support my sister, Mrs. Nchedi, launching, and I was sitting down there. I was not feeling comfortable because I realized that there was no corporate support, and the church too. When I asked Pastor, please can I big boy? Say, no, I hear me. If you big boy, they will not come. I said, hey, Pastor. I made a controversial statement on GTV. I don't know whether people have got that statement. Google right now on GTV. I have about 200,000 views. I said, married women should not have pity on their husbands, but rather they should demand from their husbands. So if you're a married woman, demand from your husband. Never consider your husband. Highly controversial statement. And I said so, and I said that if you don't demand from your husband and make your husband responsible, your husband will use the money to go and finance the activities of scientists.
Okay.
Never you will go. Oh, never go. You need to get a shot. Remember, you have to do this in your job. You have no more serious assistance. You have no more serious assistance. I want to choose to take the women. When God was cursed, He cursed the woman that through childbearing. But when it comes to the man, He said, "Through what? Through what? You shall do what? Eat." So, by the laws of our land, if watching these people, the Lord look up to the men to provide for the family if what it is equal. So we have a duty to maintain our family. So every man's duty is to care for the woman. So if the woman, your wife, you are not taking your share, who will take your share? Your share. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. Let me give you the particulars of it. I actually knows my wife, Elim. You know what I do? If, for example, let me give you a particular example. If, for example, I'm traveling to Sunyani here, and I'm left with 1,000 Ghana at home. Before I leave, I have to call my wife. Tell her I've done 1,000. But we do 20 fast 700 factual. So I'll give my wife 700 Ghana from the 1,000, and I'll put the what? 300 Ghana. Because anything can happen. Chilling can happen. What I said, chilling can happen. Then when you give me home, what do you think it's not about self or fucking. But about myself, I said, I don't know more. What I said, who's a book one of us? Liar. What's that? We are about for us. We are happy. So, because we give to women, if your wife can consider your husband and you don't take from your husband will give it to another woman. Either the mother, the sisters, or the side chick. And in this era where a lot of married women are not breaking up with their ex, and a lot of married men too are not breaking up with their ex, their ex will take a portion. So when I made that statement, people were the views about 80% of the women were happy and the men were cursing me. This one he has nothing to do. But I was promoting fidelity in the marriage. That sponsor your wife, spoil your wife, give to your wife, so that you have little to spend on other things. So let's use social media to influence and defend the church. Even the church in every angle. You know that COVID came to do a lot of big blow to the church. When they were attacking the church, now the body of Christ is nothing but it's only a physical structure. And what is important is that there's no need for us to meet, but that our body is the temple of the Lord. So this message was going social media attack here and there. Then COVID came, and then did a lot of damage. COVID restrictions So the church, and then they started restricting us. If you don't come to church, then they started restricting the time, 1 hour to 2 hours. Now social distancing. And then pastors started suffering. And then, you know what the interesting thing? When these things were going on, that is not the doing of any man of God. It's an attack from the spiritual realm. Men of God survived. I didn't hear any man of God die in the COVID period. But because men of God were cautious to use those masks, some men of God decided not to pray for people. So the people said, you say you have healing powers. And if you don't heal, now the COVID is coming. Heal, let's see. This same antichrist people started telling the pastors that, see, there's no healing power in the name of Jesus Christ. And the blood that is shed for us. The blood will not conquer the virus. So they started the agenda. Oh, the church is a scam. Oh, men of God. And then you go to the stage. Men of God came under a lot of emotional distress. Because you see, the investment in the church has been attacked. And then people are now saying that the physical shelter doesn't matter. And that mentality, listen to me. Pastor, please, let me get it by my time. I want to. That mentality then created an impression that the physical church and the gathering of the saints is so important. You can stay home and this body worship God. And true, it affected the attendance of churches. And I can tell you, what I'm seeing here, I'm so excited. Pastor, you are saying what? It didn't come. Who's over the mind? I'm not far, but Papa. That's yourself. That's yourself. Friday, number 5, 6. Because it's an online ministry. They sit at home and they watch the preaching. Then to the extent that even they realize that coming to church is a waste of time. Because the transport and coming and that correction. So people started an agenda. The church, physical church, is not necessary. Why do we have to build church? And we have to build church. Then they said, oh, the coming together on the stage is not necessary. No, people sit at home and they watch. Whilst they are watching the gospel, they are watching Polo too. You see, you watch the gospel 10 minutes, Polo 30 minutes. So you see the damage. Because as you are watching the gospel, then the friend will send some stupid message. Then you start laughing. Kataka. Then you see. Social media become your friend, your tool. So these are people come to church, and in the church they refuse to bring the Bible. How many people have the Bible? No, social media has taken over the Bible. So now with the social media, they come and pretend to come to church, and they are pretending to read the Bible, but they are reading what? WhatsApp messages. And people are better. And people are better. People are in the church and they are better. You see, and then you realize that people are in the church and what is happening is that they are doing Facebook Live. You know, while people are in the street, the women, what is wrong with your bottles? What is wrong with the bottles in the other day? That anytime you want to take picture, I love to show your bottles. What is it again? You see, and these things are taken over social media, and then we are doing a lot of social media bullying, stupidity, crime, all manner of crimes is being done on social media. All the stupid things. So we, in the middle of using social media to read the word and to attend church, we are attending the church of what? Satan. And do you know what has done? The COVID now, because it turned an aggression as if the physical church is not necessary. Now it has turned into pastor the current attack on the national cathedral. People now are fed into that, believe that, if the physical church was closed down during the COVID period, then the national cathedral is not necessary. How on earth can the body of Christ, all of us seated here, and president decide that personally, I want to honor God by building a church, a church building, as a sign of thanksgiving, and the whole Christian body, we are divided. Some say it's not necessary. Some say it's necessary. To the extent that even the board of trustees, some of them are resigned. And I get the impression that some people are talking more. And then we have this MP, Bujato, the devil has sent him. And he's going. Instead of thinking about his constituency, he has left there and he's now in the US thinking of how to break down the cathedral. And doing the painful thing, the cathedral is to glorify God, the church, and the importance of the church. Some Christians are against it. And all of us are doing parties with it. And you know what is happening now? If you look at our Muslim brothers, that if we might even contribute money to the church. Now, why? Anytime mosques are being built, all the Muslim community is in support. Recently, Baumia went down to one of the most expensive mosques at Kumasi. Very expensive. The whole Christian Muslim community, including the church leaders, were there to donate it. And the Muslims are united behind the chief imam, whether good or what. Bad. When you attack the chief imam, you attack their faith. But when it comes to the church, we are exposing each other. This one is from God, and this one is not from God. I am more powerful than you. Your church is not from God, and the church is sinking, and we are excited when people fall. We want people to fall, so that we say the cashier is too low, and the church is divided. We are not supporting things of God these days. I'm pleading with you, that please use your time, your energy, your resources to support the physical church. Me, as my pastor, when you give me money, I will not take it. Ask pastor. That's interesting. Do you know why? Okay, let me tell you the secret. The one who gives becomes powerful and very influential and has authority and has favor. Will be worshipped. And the one who receives becomes a beggar, weaker. And then you realize that you have authority over this. Let me give you an example. You live in the same community. There's this young guy in your area. A young girl in your area. You never spoken to this girl. And then you sit in church, and then they are paying, and that girl pays for you. And then the doctor says, I just sister named Chama. How do you mind? The name of him is too simple. And the way you feel like, hey, Kelly, hey, Chama. You see, the first thing I have to say, don't see, look at me, there's taking something out of me. Please, are you getting me? They're whites. They know how to give. They don't receive. So when you go to the outside world, the women of the Western world, when you go out with a girl and they buy food, who besides the man who pays for the woman will be angry. As I said, the woman will be angry. You pay for me 50-50. If the thing is 20 Ghana cedis, the one will do 10 cedis, the man has do 10 cedis, and they pay together. But then here, come for the women. When did they come of here now? They couldn't wait them before they could Pierre as a chicken. And then the painful thing is that if you on top can cook. Most of our women when they go out, they don't buy can cook. If the fried rice is check, Pastor, if you take your time and go and stand and watch women using their own money to buy food, to supply soup, and 2 cents, 50 pesos. Watch it, Papa, oh yeah, force in the place. Take this young woman out, and she'll pretend that watch it, tell her only what is watching. Wait, you've taken a woman out, and you've paid. Do the painful thing. I'm going to come for it. Pastor, who do you have paid now? You see the woman is calculating. Yes, they calculate. You see, you buy all the food, and then the one who came to serve has his own calculation. The woman not telling you 2, 4, 5. Meanwhile, you know what you what calculator to do. So the man pulls the money, then the man gives the money to the one who came to serve. You see the woman, balance, I can't. If the man leaves, the woman will demand the money. See, the reason why after Beijing we can never claim equality is that the begging mentality of the ordinary Ghanaian woman is said that you are always being treated like, let me show. So the more the men give and keep on giving, you become the weaker vessel. So me, what I do is that I try to give. I give. And I'll continue to give. Look, this church, I've learned that next year is your 10th anniversary. 2 of us. I want to be part of it. Big. As a couple, he has invested a lot in this ministry. If I tell you how much this man has invested in this ministry, I've done my research. Anytime I come to a church, I do my research. Because a good speaker is somebody who comes with knowledge and knowing the cycle. I'm reading the cycle. So the message now, Pastor the man, and the man, I shifted and make the emo there. So I want to be part of that ministry. And you see, when I want to be part, I don't only want to be part to participate, but something must go out of me. So that the 10th anniversary, so some of you I was even expecting to say, Pastor, it's next year. So January, you must start asking Pastor, what will be the church like? Then you start saying that I want to sponsor this. Maybe the banner. Me Jesus towards the banner. Me Jesus towards the print of t-shirts. And me Jesus towards if they are buying 3 crates of Coke or something. You see, you do something to empower yourself. Do you know that when you support the ministry, who will put yourself, who look good? But if always is the man of God who is giving, it will get to a stage, it will get tired, and then you become weaker vessels. And the reason why people don't respect other people is that they think that they give. Please don't put it on record. I don't want to listen to you. And refuse to what? Receive. What was it? Give and it shall be. Receive and it shall be taken. So you see, the moment that we talk about receivers, it means that it's a curse to what? Receive. You don't know. Today, Pastor is surprised. I'm deviating my truth. The Holy Spirit is directing me to that angle. I'm saying that it is a curse to be receiving. But the blessing to give, you can't do it. You can't do it. So have this mentality that I want to be part of this ministry and I want to give. That day that I came to the program, I was sitting here, I was weeping from Madam Mercy. Because I knew how much it has cost him, her, and the husband to organize even the lighting system. 3,000 plus. The musicians, those who came to say they have to give them something. The pastor the bills. So the person may spend about 150 million, 200 million with no single sponsorship and no contributions for the church members. How do you think the person will continue? And then you do the painful thing. When people like Messi and Lawyer J and Pastor Kito are giving no support, but hey, put it, come on, but irresponsible, demonic, vampire like brother Sami, who will organize a show and allow young girls to come and trick like this. Then he goes on show and to restrict the ministry. He organizes program and pastors go on social media. See Pastor Sami launch of his album and see how people were throwing money. Pastors were throwing money. They were giving. They were showing off. People came and gave the guy money and ended up distracting them. Because the guy is promoting evil. And that is what we are supporting. But those who promote virtue, we are refusing to give. So if we refuse to support our own, and then the world is supporting our own, now God bless you.